Good morning, everyone. My name is Michal. I'm from Tel Aviv Art Studio, and we're back with a very exciting painting for you guys to do at home. This is meant for all levels. We're going to use some things we have at home. So for this painting, you're going to need a piece of paper, some blue paint, some green paint, yellow paint, white paint, and either red or pink. And the most important part of this painting is going to be something really exciting that every household has: tinfoil! So join me with some brushes and water and let's get started. Okay guys, so we're gonna get started with this painting. It's gonna be a landscape painting. The very first thing you need to do is just go ahead and squeeze out some blue on the top part of the painting, maybe around a little bit of the sides. And now we're gonna go ahead and transition into white. White, we're gonna squeeze right on here. No fear at all. Followed up by some yellow right in the middle. Squeeze that yellow on. My yellow's having technical difficulties this morning. We're gonna just go ahead and put a dot. The very next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the green paint we were talking about. Go ahead and squeeze it on to this side, some on this side. And this painting is really meant for all levels, all ages. You're always welcome to create art with us. We're gonna put on some yellow. So this is how my painting is looking so far. I know, so great. Now what we're going to do is grab our tinfoil. I'm going to go ahead and smush it up into a little ball. And now I'm going to start dabbing. The blues are going to be dabbed all around. All up and down. I just went and put a little scrap under some bag so it doesn't go all over the table. Good hint. And I'm going to continue dabbing around, slowly bringing into the blue, into the white. This painting is great if you want to get messy. You can also use your fingers, but I like using things I can find around the house. Bringing it all over. I'm going to slowly transition into the yellow with the clean side of my tinfoil. Maybe I'll add a little dollop of white. That was a big dollop of white. This is how my sky is looking so far. A little yellow in there, mixed into the white. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the green by doing the same exact thing. Bring the green slowly into the middle and slowly into the middle, and then spreading out the white. I'm gonna do it again with the tinfoil. You guys are gonna be pros by tinfoil painting at the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and dab, keep dabbing. You can go choop, 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 choop. You don't have to make the sound effect if you don't want to, but it helps sometimes. Same on the other side. And what's really nice with tinfoil is it gives you texture. So especially if you're using gouache paint or acrylics, this is gonna be such a fun way to spread the paint and give you some texture that a lot of people look for. Transitioning into the middle slowly but surely. Now I'm going to switch to the other side of the tinfoil. I'm going to spread the white out onto both sides. So I'm creating this sort of nice green pasture, blue skies, and white going both ways. Bringing it all around. I hope you're getting creative at home, enjoying this process. You can take out all your anger onto your smushing. I went ahead and squeezed a little bit of yellow all around once all my entire painting is covered. And now I'm going to take a new tinfoil piece and just kind of blend it in. Be fearless with my art. Really let the yellow kind of speak for itself, creating this really nice aura. The next thing I'm going to do is grab a darker blue. In my case, I'm going to go for maybe turquoise. And I'm going to go ahead and spread it out a little bit into the sides of the grass to make a teeny bit of darkness, and the sides of my grass over here. And what we really want to accomplish is kind of blending the colors together, being fearless. This is so much fun. Highly, highly, highly encourage you guys to try this at home. And please, when you make these, post it up. Be proud of your artwork. Tag us, Tel Aviv Art Studio, on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm going a little bit into my white, transitioning back into the blues on top. And don't worry, this is kind of looking a little bit messy, but that's kind of the beauty of it. We're gonna go back in now with our browns. We're gonna let this dry, and we're gonna go back in with brown paint and paint over trees. So this is going to be our base, and we're gonna take it out to the next level soon. So here we are, we have this nice yellow in here, the white path, the blue sky, the greens on each side. What I'm going to do now is grab a little bit of brown on my brush, and I'm going to go ahead and make trees. So the way I'm gonna make trees is just bring on up this nice kind of brown color. I'm not even gonna double think it. It's okay if it gets mixed into my colors. That's kind of the effect I'm going for. Nothing about this painting is subtle. It's kind of screaming with texture, which is really what we're going for. Putting on branches up, there's no right or wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and make a few of them, remembering that the ones that are further back, the trees that are further back, are gonna be smaller. The paint that I'm using now is gouache paint, as you guys can see. Gouache is a great kind of paint to use because it dries relatively quickly, even when you're making something with texture, and you can layer it. But if you have acrylics at home, also great to do with this. If you're using oils at home, just remember to try and not get it on your skin and paint in a well-ventilated area. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the back on this side. Even trees, really having fun with it. I'm trying to do something creative every day. I hope you guys are too. Get those nice branches in. Nice bark down here. Remember, any part I don't like, I can always go over. That's the beauty in art. There's no final time where I can feel like that this isn't going the way I'm liking and just give up. I can always go back to it. Put in some more darkness over here, over the yellow, really leading our path back. Kind of putting some more branches in random places, because I'm going to introduce the leaves very, very soon in the same wonderful way we did with the tin foil. Smaller trees going backwards. This is what we have so far. Okay, I'm gonna grab my pink paint, or red paint if you have. Put a few little dots on this side, a few little dots on this side. And I'm going to grab my white paint in between. We're supposed to be little. We're a little bigger than we wanted. It's okay. There are no mistakes in art. Tin foil, my best friend, and little type of dabs. As you guys can see, I'm going ahead and dabbing, really letting it be beautifully flowered all the way on top. I'm gonna put some on the bottom as well, kind of get blossoms in here, and we're not just done yet. We have a bunch more to do. think I need a little more green in here. What do you guys think? I'm going to add a teeny more green, just kind of to give us a little bit more depth. Same sort of tin foil, and so we have more of a pathway. If you're looking for a little bit more control, you can always use your brush. You don't have to. I'm all about getting messy. I hope you guys are too. But everyone makes art in a different way. So whatever feels good to you. A bit more in the middle. That's what we have so far. Okay, so we have all of our foliage down. We have some trees. What I'm going to do is go back in and kind of make the trees a little more tree-like by making them a teeny bit more intense, putting in some branches in between. Really kind of utilizing the paint to my advantage. There's tons of nice thick paint on here, and it's great to work with this. So what I'm going to do is really go ahead and go into that. And I can go and put in a little more details that I wanted to. Making the colors a little more intense, teeny bit darker. I might want to add a little bit more turquoise down here. Again, you guys know how to do it already. Even going over the bark of the tree a little bit, it'll actually ground the tree. It's a really nice way to bring everything all together. I have gold paint just for a little finesse. If you guys have gold paint or silver paint, it's always really nice to kind of put a little bit of gold in the trees. Make it sparkle. I hope that pretty soon we'll be able to leave the house and see trees and be in nature. And there we go. Last kind of finishing touches, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of darkness in the back, just to kind of anchor the trees down, give us some nice horizon lines, little taps of the brush. If you have black at home, it's great also to kind of make a nice gray and put in there. And now it's up to me if I want to put somebody on my path. I just went ahead and drew two figures. I'm going to go ahead and color them in. Just so I see where they are, very abstractly. There's no right or wrong, it's just a head and two arms holding each other. And I'm going to go over it a little bit just with brown. Is just kind of round them up, down a little bit. There you guys have it. Here's an amazing beginner painting that's done all naturally with our tinfoil. I hope you had an amazing time. I can't wait to see what you create and you post. Please tag us Tel Aviv Art Studio on Instagram and Facebook, and have an amazing creative time. Bye!